A mid-state teenager disappeared more than 2 decades ago, and tonight there has still been no sign of China Vidian.
It's a case the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office is desperately trying to solve. News 4's Cameron Taylor spoke with China's mother as she holds on to hope all these years later.
The peacefulness of the countryside. Few distractions, and life is simple. Suzanne Vidian and her daughters found security here. They moved to the mid-state from Florida to get away from crime.
I wanted to bring the girls to a place that was, quiet.
Her youngest daughter, China, grew up to be a personable and bubbly teenager.
I think she was very kind and caring.
October 19th, 1999 started off as a normal day. China met her mom at a hair salon in Murfreesboro. She was going to go to a friend's house and be home by her 8:30 curfew. The 16-year-old never came home. And mother's intuition kicked in.
When I pulled up in the driveway, I think it was 10 to 8, I just know that's when she was murdered because that's when I felt it.
Possible sightings of the Riverdale High student were reported, but none panned out. It started as a missing person case. Before the days of social media, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office relied on flyers like this one.
And when you look back and you go 21 years and we still don't have those answers, it's very difficult.
Captain Britt Reed was one of the original detectives on the case. What is the biggest roadblock in this case?
Probably just not knowing where she is.
Several months after her disappearance, investigators found China's Mazda protege. It was at a South Nashville apartment complex. So what was the connection there?
We don't know.
Reed says China was declared deceased in 2007. Today, China's car still sits in the sheriff's office impoundment lot. Her case continues to get a fresh set of eyes from investigators.
It just kind of makes you wonder if maybe she'd be alive if I hadn't moved, so that brings back a lot of guilt.
The hardest part for Vidian is not having closure more than 2 decades later. What is your message to the person who caused harm to your daughter?
I just wish they would just come forward and confess and think about, what if they had a child and it happened to them?
For investigators, they haven't given up. They've made it their mission to get justice for China and her family.
You don't ever want to lose hope.
So far, no one has been arrested in the case. The sheriff's office says they do have a person of interest because it's an open investigation. They can't reveal who it is.
But detectives are still looking for information. If you have any, call Crime Stoppers. Their number is on our website. Tonight, they're offering a reward of up to $1,000 for information that leads to an arrest and prosecution.